welcome back to another episode of our FC 26 career mode here with Bolton Wanderers. It is episode number 50 and we have just passed halfway through our Premier League season, unbeaten in 21 games in the Premier League, 6 points clear of second place Chelsea, and we are 7 points clear of Manchester City in third place. We are also unbeaten in all competitions this season, 32 games played, and we are yet to taste defeat. We go into the first game here, though, against Brentford, away from home. Difficult game that will be. We've got Atletico Bilbao, Brighton, PSG, and Manchester United in today's episode. Some big games to play. Some big games to play. We will make a signing, I would think, straight after this game against Brentford. We will try and make a signing if we can, and that's going to be a midfielder. But without further ado, come on, the Trotters. And let's not forget, whilst we're unbeaten in 21 Premier League games, and by the way, that is the most important record so far this season, the chance of going the whole Premier League season unbeaten, the Invincibles. It's going to be tough, but I do know in terms of right now, whilst we're unbeaten in all competitions, I think we will lose a game in all competitions. But if we can stay unbeaten for as long as possible in the Premier League, that is a fantastic achievement for us. But they've got Thiago leading the line for them, the Brazilian striker. Nelson Viper, of course, he scored in his last 8 consecutive games in the Premier League. 3 more to match Jamie Vardy's 11-goal streak. I mean, if he breaks that record, Nelson Viper, by the way, what a day it will be. 11 consecutive games he's chasing. He's 8th at the moment. I mean, he's got 3 more to level with Jamie Vardy and 4 more to break the record and stay on his own up there. Oh, well read there, Isaac Toure. Thierry Small couldn't keep possession though. Oh, Brentford are one of the most dangerous team on the break like this. Igor Thiago tees up Akiluch, I believe, or was it Sharda? Who couldn't find the target there. Big chance for Brentford. Whilst they have allowed us to have a lot of the ball like this in the early moments of this first half, like I said, they are one of the deadliest teams on the break, Brentford. We've got to be very careful. That's a lovely ball over the top. Oh, I thought for a second there that would be his 9th consecutive goal in the Premier League, or 9 goals in 9 consecutive games. That was a big chance. Both teams have had big chances in the opening 16 minutes or so of this first half, but out wide to Korea, to Sharda. Sharda turns his man easy. Oh, Brentford have gone 1-0 up. 20 minutes into this game. They've barely seen too much possession on the ball. When they have caused us trouble, it's been on the break. Sharda's 11th goal of the season, by the way. That's some good numbers for the white player. Or is he playing up front these days? I think it's a two striker partnership Brentford are playing here. Man, yeah, he's a handful. He's got pace, he's got power. He can certainly finish, as we saw there. And if there's any sort of mid-table to... Oh, wait a second. That is the equaliser. And he's now scored 9 goals in 9 consecutive games, Nelson Viper. And that record is within grasp now. He needs to score in the next 2 Premier League games to level Jamie Vardy's record, and in the next 3 to break that record. What a season is having though. What a first half this is. It feels like every time either team goes forward, they might create a chance and score from it. Brentford though, they've given possession. Look at the space here to drive through the heart of their midfield, out wide to Lloyd Yandel. Referee plays an advantage. Slowed it down a bit, waiting for support. Lloyd Yandel finds Simons! Get in! What a finish. We know when he scores, it's always well easy. He doesn't score tap-ins, he doesn't score easy goals. Our captain, Javier Simons, he just scores all the time. He scores a goal. It's a beauty. I mean, if you go on to create a highlight of the goals of this save so far, I mean... He will be in the top 5. Him alone will be in the top 5. It's incredible how one player have got quality to keep doing that time after time. But we have given possession straight back here to Brentford. Igor Thiago driving forward. Oh, wait a second. We've got to defend this. Good save. And who's there to top it home again? I think it's Sharda with his second goal of the game and his 12th goal in 22 Premier League appearances. It feels like every time we play against Brentford, by the way, he scores against us. He's such a handful. And right now, since they got that equaliser, Brentford have been the better team. Janelt finds Milambo. If any team is going to score here, it feels like it's going to be Brentford. Jimenez and Milambo combining very well on that right-hand side. Igor Thiago plays in Milambo. Oh my goodness, what a sensational finish from the midfielder. He didn't play too much for Brentford this season, by the way, Milambo, but I think there's a good young player here. And he was signed from, is it PSV? I might be wrong, but I know he was signed from a Dutch team last season as one of the reinforcements to replace the outgoings. I think it was Norgard he came on to replace. I mean, it feels like we might be losing our unbeaten run here. Still 13 minutes to go, though. That's a good ball to Van Bommel. Oh my goodness. He gets there first, Nelson Viper. What a game it's been. 6-goal thriller. His 23rd goal in 22 appearances for our big number 9. How the hell did he get there first? It felt like the goalkeeper was going to get there before him. Oh my God, what a finish. Brave headed that one. He could have been clattered by the defender. He could have been clattered by the goalkeeper. But he was brave enough to put his head there. I cannot believe we've got an equaliser here, man. What a game. We took the lead twice in the first half. Brentford equalised both times. They took the lead in the second half. And now we have equalised. That's a good ball for the hat-trick. What a save. And Ruben Van Bommel taps it home. And just like that, we've come from a position where it looked like we could be losing our unbeaten run in the Premier League. And now we are in front. What a game. 7 goals so far in this game. And it could well be more. But Yuku with a fantastic cross. Nelson Viper, acrobatic. Big save from the goalkeeper. Ruben Van Bommel is there to top it home for his 6th Premier League goal of the season. And that's it, lads. 7-goal thriller, end to end this game. It felt like at every given moment there was going to be a goal. We did have to dig deep in that second half, especially in the final 13 minutes to score 2, to go on to 10 this one around. But fantastic victory for us. One of our best performances this season. We had to dig deep, honestly. Brentford was superb, unlucky to them. And we've got a young goalkeeper here, Lewis Kirkpatrick, heading out on loan to Watford. 2 seasons loans, this one. You know, when we needed help from the young goalkeeper, we had to recall him in a time where, you know, our 2 goalkeepers were injured and we were going into a crucial Champions League game against Marseille. He did a job for us. He played a few more games, which he did quite well. Bright future for the young goalkeeper. Let's see what happens in the next couple of seasons. Not that we're going to be here to see that, but good luck to him out on loan. We can now go on and make a signing ourselves. We have been looking at a midfielder. We've got money to bring in a player. That's no issue. And we've looked at the likes of Saidu, who's been on my shortlist now for a while. Fantastic attributes for the box-to-box midfielder, 24 years of age. He can also play as a centre-back and as a centre defensive midfielder. We've got the likes of Moritz Kiergaard, who looks fantastic. But to bring in this player, we will have to break our transfer record, which is currently £25.5 million that we paid for Valentin Gomez. And I'm not willing to break that, not for a midfielder in the January transfer window anyway. We've also got the likes of Alvin Sanchez, who is more of a centre attacking midfielder, but can do a job. We could maybe get him for less than £25.5 million. And we've also got here the player that I'm leaning towards right now, João Simões, who is Portuguese, of course, playing for Sporting Lisbon right now. Left-footed, 5'9", but it feels like he will offer us a little bit more in terms of the creative side of things in that midfield. He's 5'9", compared to the other midfielders. that we have been looking at. He's the smallest player. Maybe he can be a little magician in that midfield, right? But I think we can certainly get him for under that £25.5 million. And you know what? Let's get this deal done quickly. For the opening offer here, we will go £22 million plus a 10% sell-on clause. Let's see if that's enough to get the deal done. They're looking for £28.7 million as well as a 10% sell-on clause, which you know I don't want to break that record. We will try and get him for under that if we can. £24 million, 10% sell-on clause, 27.5. I'm surprised they're asking for that much, to be honest. I'm really surprised they're asking for that much. We'll try our luck again with £24 million. Maximum that I'm willing to go for this deal would have been 25, but it seems like Simeone, who was the manager of Portugal, Sporting Lisbon these days, is happy to accept £24 million plus a 10% sell-on clause. The contract shouldn't be an issue. If you look at the makeup of our midfield so far, we have got workhorses, we've got athletes who are also good technically, don't get me wrong, but none of our midfielders are as on a technical level as good as João Simões, who we are trying to sign here. I mean, 45k in wages, 850k in signing on bonus, £1.2 million when he makes 15 appearances for us this season. I don't see any issue with that. It's not quite what they want, but this will be our first signing and probably our only signing in the January transfer window. Welcome to the football club, João Simões. And up next here, it's Atletico Bilbao in the Champions League, our 7th game of the league phase of this competition, and we have already, as you know, qualified to the knockout stages. And it worries me a bit because with 2 games to go, we might just slow down now with nothing to play for. But McPherson starts for us in midfield, Alistair McGill starts in goal, and we have also got Wang Yudong leading the line. Paredes, one of the centre-backs for Bilbao. They've got Guruceta up top, and I think that's Inaki Williams playing from the right-hand side for them. I mean, I actually do like the fact that you can give young players some decent game time, exposure in the Champions League. Thierry Small. He has the captain's armband today, so close to getting that opener for us. That was a big chance, you know, narrowly off target. One thing I learned from last season, playing against Villarreal's, your Real Betis, God, giving away possession there, it's so difficult to break this Spanish team down. It's almost a game of cat and mouse most of the time. But big save there from young Alistair McGill. Oh, it's been a tough game, man. Both teams have had one decent chance in that first half, but so far, not much to show in the second half. Clayton Taylor has just got a little bit too offside or too quick there into the offside position. That must have been really close. It was just literally his fingers that has put him offside there, but it's offside. I mean, the game is gone, isn't it? The game is gone when you can be offside by your fingertip. But Madrazo there, I'm not sure what we were doing defensively. Oh my goodness. What a chance from Gruza up front. How did he not score that one? Gruzetta, rather, who's been taken off now to be replaced by Moroan, who's coming to replace him. Oh, that was a big chance for the striker, man. That was a big chance. Oh, we got there first from the corner, thankfully. Bundgaard, we're going to try and keep possession here. No rush. We will take the 0-0 right now. We will. I mean, it's ended up finishing 0-0. I did say we will take the 0-0. In that second half, Atletico Bilbao applied a little bit more pressure. But then again, you could say they had the better lineup from both teams. They had more to play for. We've already qualified to the knockout stages, as we said. So to still keep that unbeaten run going, it's a good result. And it's all eyes on our talisman right now. Nelson Viper, 23 Premier League goals and top scorer. 9 goals in his last 9 consecutive Premier League games as well. 2 more to match Jamie Vardy's record and 3 more to break that record. And one thing we do have here as well is our January signing, Simões, starting for us in one of those midfield positions. Charlie Taylor or Charlie Hughes and Valentin Gomez as our 2 centre-backs for this one. Billy Bundgaard, Nelson Viper Ruben van Bommel, our trusted forward 3 for most part of the season. Van Hecke starts at the back for them. They don't have Baleba on the starting 11, which is a surprise. He's on the bench for them. They've gone with Yakulie, it looks like, who starts in midfield for them in this game. I'm expecting big things from Shimoesh, who is signed from Sporting Lisbon in the January transfer window. You know, so far in the opening 15 minutes, he has brought a little bit of a calm presence in that box-to-box midfield position. He's almost sort of a controller, a tempo setter, if you will. Oh, Shimoesh, stop it! I was just talking about him, but a first-time assist to Nelson Viper, who makes it now 10 goals in 10 in his last 10 consecutive Premier League games. And it's one more until he matches Jamie Vardy's record, and 2 more to break that record. This is what I mean, though. Not too many players will be able to play that pass and there to Nelson Viper. But Shimoesh, that is exactly why we signed him. It's been so comfortable. I've been surprised how deep Brighton have defended in this game. Here is him again. Here is Shimoesh again. Oh, that's not going to count. But how many players can play pass like that? How many players can just think a pass like this effortlessly, man? But unfortunately, Ruben van Bommel is just narrowly offside. I've got a feeling I am going to enjoy using a player of that quality, technical brilliance. Yakulie has been taken off here for Carlos Baleba coming on in midfield. I mean, I will really enjoy using Shimoesh. It's still early days, of course. Only his first appearance for us, his first start since we signed him. Yes, Kosulas, he turns, he goes for goals. He goes for goal. But Owen Goodman's in goal was equal to it to keep the clean sheet for us and to keep the 1-goal advantage going. But there's Ruben van Bommel. Oh my goodness, referee, that's an awful tackle. You've got to send him off, surely. It's not even going for the ball there. It's just took out the player with no attempts to play the ball. Jack Hinshelwood. He's only been given the yellow card, but I think... Oh, come on, referee. That was a poor tackle, man. I mean, one thing I've noticed in this year's FC, red card are really difficult to see. I don't think there's been a single red card in this save so far, and this is the 5th season. It's incredible, isn't it, how difficult it is for referees to get the red cards out. But here is Sigor, he plays in Van Bommel, gonna try and cut inside here, he makes it look effortless. Ruben Van Bommel, for someone who is 6'4", man, his agility is out of this world. His 7th Premier League goal of the season. And Sigor with the assist. Look how easy it was to cut inside Van Hecke there, who is a very good centre-back, by the way. He's a quick centre-back. He's not slow. But that was so easy to just cut inside and then finish one to the far corner. It's game over now, surely. Over the top, Valentin Gomez read that one well. Back to Thierry Small, and look at the space here on the break. Nelson Viper might just make it 3-0 here, and makes it 3-0, he does. Referee, thankfully, allowed us to go just past the 2 minutes of stoppage time, but his 25th goal in 23 appearances. They might get to 40 Premier League goals this season. Has any player ever scored 40 goals in the Premier League, by the way? Because right now he's on target for that, and that's just going to be a fantastic achievement. But I feel like if he doesn't score a goal from now to the end of the season, he probably is still up there as one of the top scorers. That's how wonderful of a season he's been having. 3-0 victory. I mean, it slightly flattered us a little bit, to be fair, because it was 1-0 up until the 80th minute or so. We've scored 2 late goals to win this one 3-0, but nonetheless, it's a fantastic performance. We will take the 3 points. We have got a transfer offer here for Lloyd Yandel from Leeds United. Leeds United relegated last season back to the Championship, £18.7 million for our academy graduate. Of course, we're going to say no to that offer. He's very important to us, and I'm sure will continue to be for Bolton Wanderers moving forward. Fantastic player. But up next year, we have got Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. league phase. I mean, for both teams, there isn't too much at stake here other than bragging rights. And of course, we want to keep that unbeaten run going. Both teams have already put themselves in the knockout phases of the competition. Leipzig are doing quite well. The third, Celtic as well in the top 8 right now. Their next game is against Manchester City, who are outside of the top 8 and 4 points behind the teams in the top 8 right now. And that means even if they beat Celtic, they're not going to finish in the top 8 positions, and Manchester City will be going through the playoff rounds to try and put themselves in the knockout phases. The likes of Milan, Liverpool, AC Milan, that is, Liverpool, Napoli, Roma, some big names that will have to go through the playoffs right now. Bayern Munich at 27th, outside of the top 24, and that means if things don't go your way in the last rounds of fixtures in the Champions League phase, Bayern Munich will be out of the Champions League. That is incredible. You wouldn't expect that from an European giant, a team like Bayern Munich. But anyway, we've got a big game to focus on here. It is PSG. It is the Champions League phases. Come on, the Trotters. You know, earlier on this season when we faced Bayern Munich, I felt like that was the pinnacle of football. That was the best team we've faced till date this season. But right here, PSG, I feel like surpasses that. This is the best team in the world right now, this Paris Saint-Germain team. I mean, 35 games unbeaten in our competition. Could that come to an end today? And Joao Simoes starts again in midfield for us. Nelson Viper leads the way. Clayton Taylor and Bungard giving us the width. Let's see how this PSG side have lined up then. Costa in goal. Dinhausen and Pacheco. They've got Neves, Vitinha in midfield. Victor Osimhen leading the line for them. Kvaratskhelia and Doué starting as their white players. What a team we're facing here, man. What a team. And 5 minutes into the game here, they're making their intentions loud and clear. We are going to attack, they're saying to us right now. Victor Osimhen is good in the air, we know that. I mean, it's been all PSG in this first half. They haven't created too many chances. Like, the only clear-cut, or not clear-cut, the only decent chance they have created so far this season, so far in this game, it's the header from Osimhen. What a chance there from Isaac Price to put us 1-0 up, the best chance of the game. Come on, if we keep on allowing them to dominate possession like this, it's only a matter of time until they create something out of nothing. Guardiola, Osimhen, blazing Vitinha, twinkle toes, Vitinha, skate past 1 or 2 players, and he showed why he's probably the best midfielder in the world right now. For me, that goes to Pedri, but whoever says Vitinha is the best midfielder in the world right now, you cannot argue with that. But for me, Pedri is just unbelievable. But look at this, twinkle toes from him. Skip past 1, little feints there. Get away from me, he said. Fantastic finish from Vitinha. PSG are 1-0. I mean, I did say they kept on keeping all of the possessions as they have done for most parts of the first half and most parts of the second half. It was only a matter of time until they broke us down. We did get a fantastic chance though earlier in the game with Isaac Price, who perhaps should have done better there, but that's going to be a yellow card surely for stopping what could have been a counter-attacking opportunity there. I think that's Neves in it. Oh no, it's Zaire Emery, the young PSG midfielder. Yeah, it's definitely a yellow card there for him. It's not much in it, but it's still a yellow card. Substitutions then, and Price, Yandel, Wang Yudong is replacing Simoes, Bungard and Taylor. I didn't see too much of Joao Simoes in this game, but then again, we're facing PSG, right? None of our players have really been in this game, and this is the thing though, in big moments like this, you want your big players to step up, but Lloyd Yandel, who's just come on from the bench, he cuts inside. Oh, it's been cleared off the line. Oh, that could have been a goal. The goalkeeper was beaten. I think that was, is it Pacho, one of the centre-backs? I don't think he realised he tried to block that. He was just at the right place at the right time, and the ball is just hitting. Oh, that's excellent defending there. Excellent. Oh, it looks like this might just be Our first defeat of the season in all competition. PSG have shown that they are a better team than us here. Zaire Emery to Guardiola to Vitinha. Star-studded lineup here. And Zaire Emery makes it 2-0. Another fantastic finish. Similar type of goal. That third man run from midfield causing the damage for us in this game. And just like that, they're 2-0 up. And surely it's game over now. There's nothing to be disappointed by, to be honest. We've just played against the better team here. A team that have got so much quality, so much attacking talent in this team. Their midfield, probably one of the best midfield in the world right now. But we could well pull one back here. Lloyd Yandel, man, he's only been on for like 20 minutes or so. But he's been our best player in that 20 minutes. It makes you think maybe we could have started him in this one. He's one of those players, though. He doesn't rely on pace. He doesn't rely on strength. He's just pure technical footballer, isn't he? And maybe when you face a team like PSG, that is what you need in your starting 11. We will learn from it, though. We will learn from it. But there wasn't too much to play for in this game, other than bragging rights, of course. But it's our first defeat of the season, 2-0 to PSG. And here is the Champions League standings then. After 8 games played, PSG finished top of the league phase. Leipzig ended up finishing second, which is fantastic for them. Arsenal in third, Juventus fourth, Barcelona fifth. We dropped down to sixth with that defeat against PSG. Benfica and Atletico Madrid all finishing in the top 8 and automatic qualification to the knockout phases. Olympic Marseille, Celtic dropped out of the top 8 in the final game. Galatasaray, Dortmund, Manchester City, Fenerbahce, Villarreal, Leverkusen, Copenhagen, Liverpool, Atletico Bilbao, Dinamo Kiev, Roma, AC Milan, Napoli, Bayern Munich ended up just about squeezing in the top 24 there. And that means the team from 9th to 24th will go on to the playoffs round to try and see who will get themselves into the knockouts phases. But for Monaco, Zagreb, Strasbourg, PSV, Michelin, Rakow, you've got Sparta Prague, you've got Legia Warsaw, Athens, Praha, Molde, and Raul La Louvière all out of the Champions League. It's crazy to think about it this way. We played 3 of the teams that have ended up finishing outside of the top 24. It just goes to say maybe we had an easier group than I thought. But then again, you've got to play who is in front of you, right? But for now, we will very quickly go through the 10 hours of transfer deadline day. We've got one more game against Manchester United to finish today's episode as well. With 2 hours gone so far and 8 hours to go in the transfer deadline day, some of the top deals so far: Simakan joining Leipzig, Jean Duran returns to the Premier League to Newcastle for £63 million. Verbruggen also returns to the Premier League to Arsenal. Some top rumours as well. If Liverpool can pull that one off, that will be a major signing for them. Kvaratskhelia from PSG to Liverpool. The rumours so far for the Georgian superstar. Let's see if Liverpool can pull that one off, though. I would imagine it will be over £100 million. Oh, wow, they do pull it off as well. Kvaratskhelia joins Liverpool for £152.5 million. I don't think any deals is going to surpass that one. What a signing for Liverpool. What a signing for the Premier League as well. That should be then for the transfer deadline day for us. For the January transfer window coming to an end here, we did manage to send out a couple of youngsters on loan. And of course, we signed the Portuguese centre midfielder João Simões, who has had a good couple of games that we have played here. Poor game against PSG, but then again, the whole team was poor in that game. But up next year, it is Manchester United, who are in the top 8 right now. We're 7 points clear of second place, Manchester City. Although we've lost our unbeaten run this season, we're still unbeaten in the Premier League in 23 games played, which is a fantastic achievement for us. Manchester United, it's going to be a difficult task though. Let's get into this one. You know, I think there's one question in everyone's mind right now. There's one wish from the fans going into this game here at Old Trafford. And that question, that wish is, can Nelson Viper level Jamie Vardy's 11 consecutive goal streak in the Premier League. I mean, he's one away from that. And if he can do it today at Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, of course, I mean, he's dreaming of that. We're better to do it than Old Trafford, right? He starts up front for us, that I can tell you. They have got Mateusz Cunha starting as a wing-back. They've also got Mantato, an academy graduate, starting for them as one of the wing-backs, and Ousmane Dembele up front for them. They've also got Bruno Fernandes in the team. He will probably be about 35, 36 right now. It's been a tough opening 26 minutes so far. Both teams perhaps showing each other some respect as the game progresses. I'm sure it's going to open up sooner rather than later. But Bundgaard finds, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was from Sigo. Oh, what a chance that was. Simons with an absolute wonderful pass, but Sigo just straight into the hands of Lamens, who made a fantastic save there. The shot again, this time from Xavi Simons, our skipper, is blocked. The corner here, which we're going to go with the outswinger from Bundgaard. I think that's Nelson Viper or Charlie Hughes perhaps attacking it, but he couldn't get there first. Manchester United clears, but still putting the pressure on them here just before the end of the first half. Nelson Viper trying to do it all on his own there, but possession lost, and referee is going to bring the first half to an end here. We have been the better team in this first half. We have created the better chances, but nothing to show for it so far. Hopefully, the second half would bring goals to this game. Again, the second half is going exactly how the first half ended. Manchester United allowing us to dominate possession like this. If they keep allowing us to do this, it's only a matter of time until we break them down. Ruben van Bommel waiting for the overlapping run there from Thierry Small, but for some reason he hesitated, and maybe that was a good idea. We saw him score a similar type of goal, Nelson Viper against Crystal Palace, and he's done it again here to level Jamie Vardy's 11 goal streak in the Premier League, scoring in 11 consecutive Premier League games. Oh my goodness, he just needs to score one more now to be on a league on his own, but right now he's leveled Jamie Vardy's record, 26 Premier League goals. Unbelievable scenes here at Old Trafford, man. I did check as well. Erling Haaland holds the record for the most Premier League goal in a season, and that's 36 goals, and that's a record that he could well break this season, as he makes it 27 goals in 24 Premier League games. Nelson Viper, the best striker in the world right now, perhaps you wouldn't put that past him. He's scoring goals in the Premier League, he's scoring goals in the Cup games, he's scoring goals in the Champions League. What more can you ask from him? As Manchester United fall to a 2-0 defeat here at Old Trafford. Comfortable game for us. They allowed us to dominate too much of the ball, perhaps. That it just shows we're better than them at this stage. It was quite easy, especially most parts of that second half. And 2 goals for us. It's all 3 points. We'll take it to the next one. What, lads? Winning the Premier League last season was a fantastic achievement for us, but doing it back-to-back, that will just be unbelievable. But right now, we're 9 points clear of second place, Chelsea, and we're 10 points clear of third place, Liverpool, as well as Manchester City, who are 4th. We're also 10 points above them. Newcastle, Arsenal, the 5th and 6th respectively. Villa, Manchester United, Crystal Palace, Sunderland completing the rest of the top 10. And the bottom 3, you've got Sheffield United, Burnley and West Ham. The likes of Bournemouth and Brighton, Brentford and even Fulham not quite safe. Just the 4 points separating 14th place all the way to relegation place. And Sheffield United, it's gonna be a tough season for those teams in and around the bottom. A lot to fight for, still a lot of games to go, of course, from now to the end of the season. And in the next episode, we have got the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals against Burnley. We are in front 2-1 on aggregate from the first leg, and hopefully we will get to see the knockout phases, or who we will face in the knockout phases of the Champions League as well. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.